It is April 21st, 2010. We're going to have a little tidbit on weight loss. It's really interesting. As I've studied weight loss over the years, I've had women do every diet under the sun. I used to be an OBGYN, and so, we did everything from the fen-phen to Hoodia to liposuction, tummy tucks, you name it, I've done it. It's been, what's that?
You did a tummy tuck?
Oh yeah, I was trained in all kinds of surgeries to do stuff to people. And a lot of it made the hospitals a lot of money, and the women just gained their weight back, even after you did liposuction, they can gain it back. And it's a dangerous procedure. When they first started doing it, I was like, whoa, this is like crazy, because you jab that thing in there and suck the fat out, and then you wrap their legs and hope they didn't bleed to death, because fat has a huge blood supply. Anyway, so what changed my mind about dieting and about diets was cancer. When I got cancer back in 1987, I was told I wouldn't survive, and so I prayed and found Hulda Clark's Parasite Cleanse through prayer and putting it out there to the universe. And to make a long story short, I did a parasite cleanse. I lost 40 pounds first time I did a parasite cleanse. So that put it in my mind, whoa, parasites must cause weight gain. Because I'd always kind of had in mind, when you get parasites, you get skinny, because they eat all your food in your gut. But that ain't necessarily so. And so I found that parasites, including yeasts and larger parasites, flukes, nematodes, those kind of things, actually produce hormones that make you gain weight. And they afflict women in particular because they not only get in through the GI system, but they get up into the uterus and the tubes and the ovaries. Because it's a great place to grow stuff. If you think about it, you grow babies in there.
Yeah.
And when I started women on parasite cleanses, it would get rid of their painful cramping, it would get rid of their horrible bleeding, and it would get rid of their endometriosis, which surprised the heck out of me. So it's parasites that cause endometriosis, that cause the hormonal problems, that causes the heavy bleeding and all the other problems. And the women would lose weight until the parasites came back, and then they'd gain it back. So I found that if you're overweight, you have to do a parasite cleanse every 3 months for a couple of years to get those parasites out of your system. And the other thing I found is you have to get fungus out of your body, because fungus makes you crave sugars. Fungus is like a neural net. I call it the Borg. Resistance is futile, because it literally takes over your nervous system, and when you look at a candy bar or something, you have to grab it and you have to buy it, even though your brain's going, wait a minute, that's not good for me. You grab it anyway and you eat it because you're feeding your yeast. Come on in.